Stop saving your money now. That's what my grandfather whispered to me on a quiet afternoon. I couldn't believe it. My whole life, teachers and parents preached the same thing: put money aside, secure tomorrow. Yet Grandpa leaned closer and explained, storing cash isn't enough. You must teach it to multiply. His past reveals why. In a distant town, an elderly man lived alone with big plans. Neighbors whispered he avoided labor. Day after day, he rested beneath an ancient oak. He gazed upward, watched travelers pass, and imagined futures. He whispered to himself, "Soon I'll launch my business. Soon I'll purchase livestock. Soon prosperity will find me." But soon became never. He fantasized without action. At first, people mocked him openly. Eventually, mockery turned to pity. They simply shook their heads. His spouse managed everything indoors. She prepared meals, scrubbed floors, mended clothes, and struggled to sustain them. One twilight hour, she approached him softly. "Fantasies bring joy, yet fantasies won't fill empty bellies. Our family requires income. Our family demands effort." He merely agreed quietly, promising, Eventually I'll discover something worthwhile." Weeks vanished, seasons changed, decades slipped away. Survival grew brutal, meals shrank, coins nearly disappeared. During one cold midnight, his young grandchild approached barefoot. The child looked frail and starving. He whispered gently, "Grandfather, is there any food tonight?" The grandmother checked their pantry, completely barren. No grain, no vegetables, absolutely nothing. The elderly man experienced heartbreak immediately. Watching the child, moisture filled his vision. That darkness taught him truth. Imagination inspires us, but imagination alone starves families. Sleep wouldn't come. He twisted restlessly across his mattress repeatedly. His belly ached, his thoughts weighed heavy. When dawn arrived, he attempted something unprecedented. He sought employment opportunities. He accepted farm labor. The heat blazed mercilessly. The soil felt parched. He toiled endlessly. He hauled massive equipment. His spine throbbed. His soles blistered. His palms grew calloused and cracked. Nightly he returned exhausted. The grandmother prepared meager portions, perhaps lentils, perhaps 2 small flatbreads, rarely more. His grandchild questioned, "Grandfather, what earnings arrived today?" He revealed his modest wages. Small amounts, yet better than emptiness. Reality struck quickly, though. Earnings appeared, earnings vanished, sustenance depleted, treatments ended, obligations consumed everything. Yet hardships persisted. The ceiling dripped water. The household remained desperate. Accumulating wealth seemed completely unreachable. During one marketplace visit, the elderly man overheard conversations nearby. Someone declared confidently, "True wisdom means accumulating reserves. Stockpiling brings security." Those phrases echoed endlessly afterward. That evening, he located an old container. He concealed it beneath their sleeping area. Weekly, he deposited several coins carefully. Clink, clink. Each sound sparked optimism. He sensed possibility returning. The grandchild discovered the container eventually and questioned, "What purpose does this serve, grandfather?" The elderly man grinned warmly, explaining, "This represents our coming days." Yet accumulating proved challenging. He continued wearing torn footwear. He refused purchasing fresh garments. They consumed smaller quantities. Occasionally, their dishes looked practically vacant. Still, he continued adding coins. The grandmother questioned, "Why hoard currency while stomachs remain empty?" He insisted, "Patience will reveal understanding." Time progressed. The container filled completely. The elderly man felt accomplished. He sensed preparedness. He believed readiness arrived. One market afternoon, they ventured together. He emptied the container's savings onto the counter, requesting, "3 bags of grain, please." The merchant tallied everything carefully. He refused sadly, stating, "Inflation occurred recently. Your amount purchases barely 2 bags." The elderly man felt devastated. Currency depreciated steadily. Costs escalated constantly. Hoarding progressed too slowly. Struggles continued relentlessly. Burdens multiplied again. One peaceful evening, the elderly man sat outdoors silently. He observed community members passing casually. One carried fresh produce, another transported dairy. They appeared content, unbothered, unafraid. Then memory struck suddenly. A tiny concept emerged, minuscule initially, yet concepts become foundations. He addressed his grandchild curiously. "Imagine if we purchased poultry instead." This moment differed completely. This moment required immediate movement. He converted his accumulated reserves and acquired several scrawny hens. The child giggled joyfully and chased them everywhere. "Grandfather, we've built our personal production system." Initially, they collected one, then two. They consumed portions, they marketed portions. Profits purchased additional birds, then more beyond that. Gradually, the flock expanded. Gradually, wealth accumulated naturally. The elderly man documented everything meticulously in a worn notebook. He recorded each transaction completed. He calculated every cent obtained. Before long, community members purchased directly from him. The residents radiated renewed optimism. The elderly man expressed happiness frequently. He labored still, but owned his destiny personally. Pride emerged genuinely for once. One morning, he cradled produce gently and explained to his grandchild, "This simple thing outweighs stored currency completely. Reserves diminish predictably. Reserves depreciate inevitably. However, when resources get invested wisely, growth mimics nature itself." The grandchild embraced him tightly, asking, "Does this mean laziness disappeared forever?" The elderly man grinned through streaming tears. "No, dear one, I've absorbed life's crucial wisdom. Hoarding achieves nothing. Multiplication achieves everything." From that transformative moment forward, he shared constantly with others, explaining that stockpiling resembles capturing water bare-handed. It escapes gradually regardless. But deploying resources towards building anything, however modest, generates expansion naturally. This became his ultimate teaching. And now I'm passing this forward to you. Don't merely accumulate, activate and expand instead. Even humble beginnings transform entire destinies. Your engagement empowers us to develop further content. Please like this video and support Alex Mindset. Thanks. Goodbye.